Demi Moore brought all the glamour to the 2024 Hamptons Film Festival, where she was honored with the Career Achievement in Acting Award.
She's so f***ing awesome, and sorry.
Late.
At 61, she looked amazing on the red carpet, but it was Demi's heartfelt words during a special panel that really stood out. In a 60-minute chat called A Conversation with Demi Moore, she opened up about her ex-husband, Bruce Willis, and his ongoing battle with frontotemporal dementia. You might remember that Bruce's wife, Emma Hemming Willis, announced his diagnosis back in February 2023.
You don't call it a caretaker. That's one of the first things I noticed. What do you call it?
Care partner.
A care partner. Because he is your partner.
He is my partner.
Yeah.
He's my partner, so I am his care partner.
Demi didn't shy away from the tough reality, saying, "The disease is what the disease is, and I think you have to be in real deep acceptance of what that is."
But for where he's at, he is stable. And what I, always encourage is to just meet them where they're at. When we're holding on to what was, I think it's a losing game.
For those of you who don't know, Demi and Bruce were married for 13 years, from 1987 to 2000, and they share 3 daughters, Rumour, Scout, and Tallulah.
I think that we did a magnificent job of making sure that our children knew they were loved.
Demi also mentioned that she and her granddaughter, little Luetta, Rumour's daughter, visited Bruce just 2 days ago. Demi is clearly focused on cherishing every moment with her loved ones.
And being able, to share with whatever we have for however long we have it.
Also, recently a source revealed that Bruce has more bad days than good now. But the family is making the most of every second they have with him.
When I'm, in LA, I go over every week, and I really, treasure the time that we all share.
And that's exactly what Tallulah, Bruce's youngest daughter with Demi, echoed in a recent interview. She told E! News that their visits are filled with love. "I feel it every time," she said, "and that connection means everything. I know he knows how much I love him, and how much he loves all of us."
What I see is I see love when I'm with him, and it's my dad, and he loves me.
So, although this time is unimaginably painful for his loved ones, their unwavering support for one another has been nothing short of inspirational. The pair's romance story began in 1987 at a movie screening in Los Angeles. The actress was actually with her then-fiancé, actor Emilio Estevez, when she met Bruce at the premiere of Stakeout. The actress recalled that she attended an after-party with Willis that night, and he asked her to write her phone number on his arm. She also remembered him pulling up beside her on the highway while she was driving home, saying, "It was a stretch limousine in the next lane, with Bruce Willis and his buddies poking up through the open sunroof, shouting, 'Hey, Demi!' It was like the universe was telling me, pay attention to this one." Soon after, Demi ended her relationship with Emilio and began dating Bruce almost immediately. Just 4 months after they met, the pair took a trip to Las Vegas, which is where Bruce popped the question. Demi said, "We were moving to the gambling tables when Bruce said, 'I think we should get married.' We'd been joking about it on the flight there, but suddenly it didn't seem like he was kidding."
It just seemed like it didn't matter. Yeah. That we loved each other so much.
Willis and Moore were wed inside their suite at the Golden Nugget Hotel, with only a handful of guests in attendance. A month later, the couple had a lavish ceremony with their friends and family in Los Angeles. Although this was Bruce's first marriage, it was Demi's second, as she had previously been married to singer Freddie Moore for 5 years before splitting in 1985. She obviously moves fast. Within 2 years, she was divorced, engaged to Emilio, broke up with him, and married Bruce. It is believed that Demi fell pregnant on their wedding night with their first daughter, Rumour Willis. 3 years later, they welcomed their second daughter, Scout, and 3 years after that, they welcomed their third daughter, Tallulah. In her first pregnancy, Demi took a wrecking ball to the convention that a pregnant woman should be modest, as she did a nude pregnancy shoot for a magazine cover. The actress started a trend, empowering other celebrities to do the same. Moore and Willis traded in the spotlight for a simpler life with their children. After their first child, they moved to rural Idaho to raise their family in privacy. Demi also walked away from Hollywood to raise her kids. But things went downhill in 1998. If you were around in the 90s, how could you forget this couple's divorce? It's consumed tabloids for over 2 years. Their 13-year marriage came to an end in 2000. They separated in 1998 and 2 years later filed for divorce. When they submitted the paperwork, it was finalized the same day. We don't think you can get a quicker and more peaceful divorce than that. At the time, Bruce said that he wasn't entirely sure what had gone wrong in their relationship. When asked about the divorce, he said, "I still love Demi. We have 3 children whom we will continue to raise together, and we're probably as close now as we ever were. We realize we have a lifelong commitment to our kids. Our friendship continues."
Are someone I truly care about. You will always have a special place in my heart. I'm so grateful that you're in my life, in our children's lives, and no matter what, you will always be family.
But what actually led to the couple's divorce? The pair shot 33 movies in their time together, and they had been slowly buckling from the strain of filming Hollywood blockbusters. They were spending too much time away from each other and leading independent lives for some time before their separation. It is completely understandable, as Willis was at the height of his career with the Die Hard franchise, and Moore was the highest-paid actress in the industry. Bruce apparently never visited his wife during the grueling 4-month shoot for G.I. Jane busy schedules, and extended periods of time away from one another are the reasons most celebrity couples never last. But it's not always the entire story. Another reason that led to this couple's divorce was all the actors' various real estate ventures, one of which was rebuilding the small town of Haley in Idaho. The stress of this venture led to the pair engaging in a public spat in a restaurant. Moore apparently stood up, slammed her hands on the table, and said, "I'm sick of your bull and your companies," and then she walked out. But wait, there may be even more reasons that led to their divorce. Although these rumors have not been confirmed or denied, there was allegedly infidelity on both parts. In a 1996 interview with Playboy, Willis discussed his views on monogamy, which make the infidelity rumors very believable, and his divorce from Moore less surprising. In an interview, he asked the interviewer to lie on his hotel bed while describing how terrific the bachelor lifestyle was for him. "I love women. You know how guys look at women and go, 'Ooh, wow. I'm still that guy,'" he said. The worst part? He wasn't joking in the slightest. He then spoke about his views on marriage, which created more cause for concern. What is marriage? No woman is going to satisfy a man's natural impulse to procreate. The impulse doesn't go away. To think that you are going to find one person who understands what you need right now and is able to give it to you, to anticipate what you will need 10 years from now, 20 years from now, for the rest of your natural life, is a myth. Yikes. No wonder Moore was rumored to be jealous of Willis's co-stars. Willis was rumored to have had affairs with Liv Tyler and Mila Jovovich while filming Armageddon and The Fifth Element, both of which, if true, would have occurred around the time Bruce and Demi's marriage was falling apart. There was also an alleged incident with an actress Willis hired to manage one of his restaurants, but by that point, Moore had checked out of the marriage. One of the actress's friends said, "I'm sure Demi heard about other women, but at least at the end of their marriage, I don't think she cared." Much like the Die Hard actor, G.I. Jane's extramarital life was also the target of tabloid speculation that's never been verified. The most legendary is her rumored one-night stand with Leonardo DiCaprio, which both Moore and Willis denied. Rumors also swirled around about Moore's wild partying nights with Brad Pitt, Johnny Depp, and Ben Affleck. But again, there has been no concrete evidence. The only confirmed suspicious activity is how quickly Moore rebounded with her karate instructor, which still doesn't prove much of anything. If there was infidelity on Bruce's part, it wouldn't have surprised Demi, as she said he was tormented by the idea of marriage. She also understood that people grow, change, and drift apart. It is not unusual to go from feeling like your spouse's lover to feeling like he is just someone with whom you negotiate logistics, she said. One thing this ex-power couple can say they did right was handling their kids and co-parenting relationship in the years after the divorce.